Welcome back guys. Today I'm going to show you my top 10 Linnea teams on my account, ranked by DPS based on my own testing. I tried to use the best possible rotation for every team. Of course, some teams can still be optimized, and many of the results also depend on execution, crit variance and specific setups. You won't see DPS characters like Zibai, Itto or Navia, because unfortunately I don't have them. But there are still some teams here that I think are really interesting. And of course, this is not a universal tier list, it's simply a practical ranking based on my own account and my own testing. If you don't want to miss the next top 10 videos for Llama and Nefer, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. It really helps me keep making this kind of content. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. At number 10, we have the team with Noelle, Aino and Illuga. If you have Goro, you can use him instead of Illuga. For all the Noelle teams, I'll be using the normal attack combo. But if you're using Red Horn, the charged attack combo is the better option. At number 9, not too far from number 10, we have the same team as before but with Ningguang. The slightly higher damage is probably also due to a better weapon, but in my opinion the two DPS options are pretty comparable. At number 8, alongside Noelle and Illuga, I replaced the Aino with Columbina, and this is where the difference starts to become noticeable. At number 7, we have the same team as before but with Ningguang. Like I said earlier, these teams are all very close to each other. At number 6, we have the double Hydro team with Furina paired with Columbina. Furina in particular synergizes really well with Noelle. At number 5, we have the team with the My C2 Xilonen, together with Columbina and Ningguang. At number 4, we have the same team as before, but with Noelle. This time it performed slightly better, but the difference is still very small. At number 3, we have a team that I think some of you might not expect. Zhongli with Columbina and Xilonen. My Zhongli is only C0, but if any of you have C1 Zhongli, the extra pillar can noticeably increase both his own DPS and the team's overall damage. It's a niche option, but definitely a very solid one. At number 2, we have Arlecchino with Columbina and Xilonen. My thought process was simple. If Arlecchino works well with Inef and Columbina, then why shouldn't it work with Linnea too? And in fact, it still turns out to be a pretty good team. It's not on the same level as the Inefa plus Columbina version, but it's still definitely not bad. At number 1, we have the always strong Mavuika. It's pretty much the same idea as before, but Mavuika is just an amazing character who performs really well in so many different teams. Guys, if you made it all the way to this point, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next top 10 videos for Llama and Nefer, plus other content like Stygian Dire. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. See you guys!